Hello sir, I'm Janita Angelain, daughter of Munisami, and my ID number is DAM06200055. Today I'm going to present about the lesson learned from serious accident in construction sites. First of all, we should take the time to ask questions. It is important to remember that everyone on a construction site knows something about that job. If we take the time to be intentional and ask questions, we can better understand the job site we are on and fully under the situation at play. By doing that, we can then figure out how to build systems and solutions that makes the job site safer. Construction is a unique industry with hazards that may be so apparent for that are unfamiliar with that environment. For that reason, every employee that steps foot on a journey project must participate in a job site safety orientation, periodic safety awareness, and specialized trainings. We must make sure we are providing people with the tools and a system to make them successful. Other than that, requiring written tasks and specific plans to ensure safety. It is because a majority of our current work is comprised of wood frame structure, which can be a significant impact on safety and quality. Besides that, we should learn that ensuring all employees on a job site are trainers for that job are important. Requiring written plans dramatically reduces the probability of incident occurring. On the other hand, enforcing qualified operators, lift plans and inspection for cranes. As history shows, cranes can be one of the largest hazards to manage on a project. Having qualified certain things are all controls we have put in place to mitigate the hazards and ensuring safety on projects where tower cranes are present. Lastly, many workers have been in their trade for years and believe their method works. Even if it means removing a subcontractors from job site for them to realize the importance of following a specific procedure, it is worth them understanding OSHA. It may take multiple times to explain and demonstrate why, however, it will make an impact and
Hi sir, my name is Shalini Tyagarajan. I'm studying in Diploma in Enforcement Management. My ID number is DM05200021. First of all, I wish to sir good evening and good day. I want to do introduction of my part is my introduction. Occupational safety and health OSH deals with the whole aspect of health and safety in the workplaces and has a strong focus on primary prevention and of hazard. Its core to the prevent accident and harm to people from work-related activities. Research as a shown that the safety and well-being at the workplaces equals to business and profitability. Employers have a primary responsibility for the occupation safety and health of workers, and the main of safety and health program is prevent workplace injuries, illness, and deaths where the suffering and financial hardship these events can cause for workers, their families, and employees. The recommended practice use a protective approach to managing workplace safety and health. Traditional approaches are often reactive, that is, the problem are addressed only after a worker is injured or becomes sick. A new standard or regulation is published or an outside inspector finds a problem that must be fixed. And then employee will find the implementing the recommended practices also bring other benefits. And then the session court here find a construction company 335,000 in default of 4-month imprisonment after its respective pleaded guilty on its behalf to negligence in the accident death of a Bangladeshi worker Ranta Urasan. BHD Director Lee Wei Jin 38 entered the plea the charger under the Section 15 of the Occupational Safety and Healthy Act 1994 before Judge Norishima Khalid. The offence is punishable by a fine not more than 50,000, a prison sentences of up to years, or both up often conviction. According to the charge sheet, the film is accused of falling to ensure safe workplaces condition at around 8:15 a.m. And Bandar Sri Iskandar in Perak, Tengah district on July 28, 2019, which resulted in an accident that killed the worker. That's only from me, sir. Thank you.
Hello sir, thank you for having me today. My name is Durshantani Sivaraman and I am in batch 21. DEM 062010 is my student identification number. Today I like to present about the main content. The main story of the workplace incident is Ipoh on July 29. After its repressive pleaded guilty to negligence in the accidental death of Bangladeshi worker. The Session Court here punished a construction company around 35,000 in default of 4 months imprisonment. Before Judge Norishima Khalid Ranta Ursan Sandrian Berhad, Director Lee Wei Chin 38 pleaded guilty to charge under Section 15 of the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. On conviction, the offence is punished by a fine up to around 50,000, a prison sentence of up 2 years or both. The frame is accused of failing to provide safe workplace conditions at around 8:15 a.m. on July 28, 2019 in Bandar Sri Iskandar, Perak Tengah district, which resulted in an accident that killed the worker according to the charge sheet. Separately, Norishima fined 2 more companies after their representatives pleaded guilty to workplace safety violence that resulted in one worker losing 2 fingers and another suffering leg injuries in separate incidents. Tan Sri Sheng Shamil Sandrian Berhad Director Tan Chak Ching 54 pleaded guilty to failing to install guards on the drive part of the sprocket and chain at inlet roller of the Winner Clipper machine on November 5 at 8:30 a.m. in Kuala Lumpur. Aziz lost his ring finger and 2 joints of his little finger on his right hand as a result of the accident. On November 1 at 5:30 in Khatan Industrial Estate in Chamor, Hume Chambot Industries General Manager Muralidharan pleaded guilty to failing to install the guard on the sprocket chain drive part of the motor which is under the convey on the outlet part of DET line P2, resulting in the accident of 20 years old. The injury started Devon's upper left foot and he also suffered fracture to his toes. Thank you so much, sir. Hello, sir. I would like to present about the second question, which is the fact of the case. According to the fact of the case, the worker suffered a severe head injury after a cement mixture split from the 3rd level of a building fell on his head. In separate occurrence, one worker lost 2 fingers and another suffered leg injuries. Tan Chak Chin of Tan Chi Seng Swamil Sandrian Berhad pleaded guilty on November 5 at 8:30 a.m. in Tasey Industrial Estate to failing to install guards on the drive part of the sprocket and chain at the inlet roller of the Winner Clipper machine, which is resulted in the death of 20 years old Azmi Azam. Azmi lost his ring finger and 2 joints of his little finger on his right hand as a result of the accident. On November 1 at 5:30 p.m. in Khatan Industry Estate in Chamor, Industrial Sandrian Berhad General Manager Muralidharan Kalirappan pleaded guilty to failing to install the guard on the sprocket chain drive part of the motor which is under the conveyor on the outlet part of DET line P2, resulting in the accident of 20 20-year-old Devon Paramasivam. The injury shattered Devon's upper left foot and he also suffered fracture to his toes. Thank you, sir. Hello, sir. I would like to present about the third question. The activities prior to and during the event were the same. They are only carrying out their duties. However, following the working accident, the employer received several penalties. First, Ranta Urusan, Sergeant Berhad, Director Lee Wei Jin pleaded guilty to the allegation of violating Section 15 of the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 before Judge Noor Rashma Khalid. On conviction, the offence is punished by a fine of up to Rm 50,000, a prison sentence up for 2 years or both. Secondly, according to the fact of the case, the worker suffered a self-head injury after a cement mixture split from the third level of a building fell on his head. The worker has proclaimed deceased at the Raja Purmashri Bainam Hospital 2 days later. The company was additionally charged with failing to quickly notify the Occupational Safety and Health Department (DOSH) under Rules 5B of the Occupational Safety and Health Regulation 2004, which is penalties under Rule 13 of the same regulation. Noor Rashma then penalized the company 3,000 and threatened them with 4 months in prison if they did not pay. The corporation was responsible for both fines. Some of the cases have resulted in fines and prison sentence. Thank you so much, sir.
For recommendation, first of all, we should know the hazards, be aware of surroundings, and look and identify workplace hazards that could cause harm. We should also look for ways to reduce or eliminate hazards and implement them and report unsafe area or practice. Other than that, we should create a safe workplace. Keep an orderly workplace and poor housekeeping can cause serious health and safety hazards. We also should make sure the layout of the workplace should have aqueduct egress roads can be free of debris. In addition, inspect vehicles before and after use. Continually calibrate a safety standard and also take breaks and move around regularly throughout the day. Small breaks can make a big difference in combating the danger of staying in a static position all day long. We should pay attention to workstation ergonomics. In addition, personal protective equipment is also an important element. The proper use of PPE can dramatically reduce the risk of injury. Examples of PPE include gear such as earplugs, handheld safety goggles, gloves, air purifying respirators, and safety shoes. Besides that, regular communication, we should notify supervisors about safety hazards. Also, speak up and be involved in safety planning. We also need to continually cultivate a safety standards. Lastly, education and training. We should ensure everyone has the proper safety training relating to the hazards of the jobs. We also need to take advantage of environmental health and safety online training programs. That's all from me, sir.
Morning,
Thank
my
you.
beloved sir. My name is Kartika Nadarajan. My ID number is TM06200083. Today I would like to present about the summary of workplace accident. According to the charge sheet, the firm is accused of failing to ensure safe workplace condition at around 8:15 am at Bangsa Seri Iskandar di Perak Tengah District on July 28, 2019, which resulted in an accident that killed the worker. The case facts state that the worker sustained severe head injury after cement mixture, which was dumped by a worker from the third floor of a building, fell on the former heads. That's all from me, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, my dear beloved sir. My name is Joanna Preeti Narayanasamy. My ID number is DEM04200017. Today I would like to present about the continue of the summary of workplace accident. The worker was pronounced dead 2 days later at the Raja Permaisuri Baidun Hospital here. The film was also charged under Rule 51B of the Occupational Safety and Health Regulation 2004, which is punishable under the Rule 13 of the same regulations for failing to inform the Occupational Safety and Health Department DOSH on the accident immediately. Norishima then fined to firm 3,000 in default of 4 months jail. Both the fine were paid by the company. That's all from me, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.